Hey guys, and in today's video we're going to be covering how to set up a Facebook ad step by step for beginners. By the end of this video you're not going to be a beginner anymore, you're going to be an expert. I'm going to walk you through everything from A to Z. If you're new to this channel though, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, hit the little bell icon, give me a thumbs up at the end of this video if you like the content. If you don't like it, give it a thumbs down. That way I know at least I need to make better content, and that's what I'm doing this for, is to really help you guys. I'm a digital marketer, I'm a real estate agent, and I own a restaurant as well. I have a small real estate team in Florida and one in Michigan. If you ever have any questions about real estate, go ahead, feel free to reach out to me anytime. Just put your questions in the comments, I'll circle back around, or you can find my phone number in the comments as well. Just feel free to text me anytime. Sorry about that. But without further ado, we're gonna jump into my computer here. We're gonna get started. We're gonna walk you through this. It could take probably roughly around 10 minutes or so. So here we go, guys. I'll see you there. Hey guys, so welcome back, and here we go. So what you're going to do is, first of all, you're going to go to facebook.com/ads/manager, and it's going to bring you to a page that looks similar to this. Right here on the left hand side, you're going to click on create, and if you're trying to drive traffic to like a blog site or your website, you probably want to use traffic. If you're trying to get engagement, maybe build your page, go with you're trying to get likes on your post or comments, or like I said, building your page, or use engagement. Conversions is something a little different. We're not going to get into that today because, well, that's a little more complex. You have to set up like a pixel and do some custom audiences. I did do a video on that though. Go to my channel and look for the pixel video that I did, and you can learn how to set up your set up your pixel on your website. That's very important to do, actually, so make sure you go and check that out. And the one we're going to use today is we're going to use the lead generation, because what we're trying to do is, as real estate agents, is we're trying to generate leads. People that are looking to do business, maybe not right now, but maybe in 6 months to 12 months. So what you're really doing is you're building your pipeline. Your pipeline, you need to go wide with it. You need to have as many people in there as you possibly can, and then you need to start nurturing them once you get them into your CRM program. Every real estate agent usually has some kind of CRM program. Usually, most of them have like 2 or 3. I don't understand that. What I use is I use KV Core. I do have some videos on KV Core as well. That's just what we are provided here at my brokerage for only $85 a month. If I was to go out and buy some kind of CRM program like the one that we have, it probably cost me right around $400, $500 a month. So I just use that. It's really inexpensive. On the front end, people can actually look for homes. And on the back end, once they register on their website, I'm able to set them up on drip campaigns. I'm able to reach out to them. I'm able to see what kind of homes they're looking at, the price range, all kinds of good stuff. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to click on lead gen. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to scroll down. I'm going to hit that little drop down button right here. And then I'm going to name my campaign. I'm just going to name this, we'll call it new construction. And the ad set, new construction again. I usually try to keep it uniform, and I usually try to name these something that I can skim through and be able to find it again relatively quickly. So you got new construction again, and then you hit continue. Now, because we are real estate, well, a majority of my followers are real estate agents. So what we do is we're going to have to check this little box right here that says housing, because we are in the housing market. And because we are in the housing market, we can't discriminate based on race, age, what you make per year. All those things they took away from us. And that's when a lot of people actually left the Facebook the Facebook ad platform. It really opened it up for digital marketers such as myself that really knows what they're doing, because a lot of people could just come on here, set up an ad, and it didn't matter what you knew or didn't know. It was super easy to target people. Now, I usually start out with $10 a day just to see how it's going to go. You can do a lifetime budget. I don't suggest doing that. You can, tell them how much money you want to spend for the lifetime of this ad, and you can set an end and a stop date. You can set an end and a stop date even if you do the daily budget and you do, $10 a day. You can still start, like, say you want to start today and end in 30 days just to see how it went. Or what I do is I just leave it running, and then if it's not doing well, I turn it off. If it's doing well, I bump up the price, because what you're trying to do is you're just trying to feel what works in your market and what works for you. There's tons of options out there. There's tons of different ads that you can use. There's all kinds of stuff that you can do. But you're just going to have to, there's a lot of testing that goes on when you start marketing online just to see what works for you. So you're going to click on the next button right here. It's already named new construction. This is the ad set portion of it. There's 3 stages. This part we just set up right here on the left. This talks about the campaign name and basically where you set up your budget. Right here we are going to use an instant form where we're going to collect their data, and Facebook is going to store it. But also what I do is I usually either set up a zap where it just zaps it to your CRM program so that you have it there as well, and then you're notified right away. Otherwise it's just going to sit in your Facebook back in your Facebook platform where they keep your leads. And the crappy thing about that is they don't really notify you when the lead comes in, and speed to lead is so big. It's a huge part of generating leads, is you want to be pretty quick on getting back to them. There are several times though, more times than not, where they're just either browsing or they're looking to do something in the near future. Now when they say they're just browsing, that's like you walking into a department store and they come up to you, hey, what can I do to help you? I'm just looking, But you start looking around, all of a sudden you find something, next thing you know you're trying it on, you're walking out the store with it, right? That's kind of what the equivalent to them just saying, I'm just browsing on your website. Nobody's just browsing. They're eventually going to purchase a home. They're interested in buying a home, correct? So what your job is to do when they say that is to overcome that objection and just, okay, well, that's great. Well, if you were looking to purchase right now, what would you be looking to purchase? Or when you are ready to purchase, what are you going to be looking for? Oh, well, blah, blah, blah. Then you start building that rapport with them, and then you start setting them up on a drip campaign, and then you keep touching base with them. I always use video in my drip campaigns, video emails, video text, all kinds of stuff just to really make it more personable, right? Now, when you come down here, you need to select your page you're going to run it from. I'll just choose this one for now. Terms and conditions. So I just go to view terms and I just hit agree, okay? Next thing you know, this is where your start date is, and you can set an end date just like I said, okay? Right here is where you can set up and use a custom audience that you've already set up. And there is a video that I did do on setting up audiences. You can go back and check out that one too, special audiences. But what we're going to do is we're going to come here, we're going to hit edit right now, because right now it's for all of the United States, right? And say you're just going to want to do it. You can either do people living in this location or people living in or recently in this location, and that's really good for, say, if you live in a tourist destination where people are looking to purchase investment homes, condos, things like that, or people are looking to purchase some kind of investment home or a second home. And then what you do is you come here and then you just type in the city that you're looking for. Let's take, for instance, Phoenix. Or no, let's not do Phoenix. Let's do Miami. I like Miami. I've only been to Miami once though. So we'll do Miami. And then you can't discriminate based on age or gender. Here's where you can do some targeting if you would like. Facebook has got so much information on us though that they don't. I've found that we're getting really good results when we're not targeting certain people. But you can, like, say you want to target people that are interested in Zillow. You know, you can go on there, Zillow. You did see Trulia. It was another one that was Zillow and Trulia. See, you can do Realtor.com. You don't want to do the Pro because the Pro is basically other real estate agents, unless you have some kind of digital product that you're trying to market to real estate agents. And then you can go through. I have a whole list of things that I usually target. When I do target, like I said, I've kind of switched away from that. And this is a Facebook ad, so I don't run Facebook ads on Instagram and vice versa. I never do it on audience networks. And I only do it in the news feed. That's where I get my best results now. I uncheck everything else here. Whoop, I just unchecked that and then I rechecked it. That was kind of goofy. Alright. And so then what we're going to do is we have a potential reach of 360,000 people just because we did a little bit of targeting. We can add more, like say mortgage calculator. This is basically we're going after buyers here. There is a different like detailed targeting list that I use for sellers. Home improvement is one of them. If you want that, go ahead, drop me a note here in the comments below, and I'll send you some of my targeting for sellers if you'd like. You hit the next button here, and then we jump over here, and this is where we really create the ad. See, it's already called new construction because we named that at the beginning. We have our page chosen, right? We're not gonna do any Instagram ad right here, so we don't need to worry about that. And next, you can either do a single image or a video or a carousel ad. And carousel ad is good for real estate agents where they have like a new listing or an open house. You can put multiple photos of that home there, and that way they can just like swipe through them if they want. I'm just gonna use a single image right now. And I am going to go ahead and I'm going to change this image to, I don't even know what's in here. Here, I'll use this one. It's an old house. And then I'm just going to hit done. And then over here, you'll actually be able to see what that ad is going to start looking like, okay? So up here is where you're going to put your primary text. Check out this home. Home just hit the market. Be one of the first to see it. Be one of the first to get notified when homes like this hit the market. There you go. Then you just do like new homes in Miami. So this is not a home that I would use in the Miami market. Obviously, I would get a home that looks like a home from the Miami market, of course. And then you can go right here, and I always use the Learn More button. They click Learn More, so Learn More goes right here. And then what I do is I create a form, continue, and what I do is you set up a form. I'm just going to call this Miami testing. Okay? And then you're going to go through and you're going to set up your form. This is where it's going to collect the data. You're going to give it a headline. You're going to tell Facebook what information you want to know about it. Unfortunately, since I started building this form is always going to be there, because that's one thing about Facebook I don't like, is once you start building a form, you can never ever get rid of the form, and it's always there, and you can't go in and edit the form either. You can duplicate the forms and use it for a different ad, or you can use the same form for a different ad, but you can't ever go back in and change this form. So forever now I'm going to have this form, even though I'm not planning on using it. One thing you can't do anymore with real estate ads is you can't ask for their address. You used to be able to ask for address, which worked great when you were doing like a cash offer ad or something like that. You'd be like, get their information, reach out to them, tell them how much their home is worth. We have a great cash offer program with eXp Realty that we're able to generate a lot of leads with. And then what you would do is you would hit publish. I'm going to hit the X button, and maybe, are you sure you want to close? Closing the form will cause, hopefully it's not, oh good, I didn't save it, that's great. And anyways, now you hit publish, and then you're going to go through a little bit of a review, and then like I said, you're going to start generating leads, but you're going to want to connect that to a CRM program or something so that you're notified when these leads start coming in, because when they start coming in, you're not going to be notified, you're not going to know they're there. Anyways, if you like this video, go ahead, give it a thumbs up, give it a thumbs down if you hated the video, and that way, either way, it helps me produce better content for you and helps you grow your business. If you haven't already done so, please hit that subscribe button, hit the little bell icon so that you're notified whenever I release new videos. And if you could, please share this video with other people and just tell me in the comments where you're watching this video from. I'll talk to you guys later. Hopefully you guys have an awesome week and sell a ton of homes. Talk to you later. Bye.